How does a default judgment affect your family court case? Imagine you're waiting for a decision that could change your family life forever. Sometimes, that decision is made without your input, and you might not even realize it. That's what a default judgment is in family court. When someone doesn't respond to a legal document called a summons and complaint, the court may decide the case for them. This usually happens if the respondent fails to file an answer or show up after being properly served. Proper service means the other party received the legal papers in a way that proves they knew about the case. Once the deadline to respond passes without action, the court can automatically rule in favor of the person who filed the case. This means the court might grant what the petitioner asked for, like a divorce, child custody, child support, or dividing property. When a default judgment is entered, the person who didn't respond loses the chance to tell their side of the story. The court assumes the claims made are true and issues orders based on that. For example, if someone files for divorce and the other person doesn't answer, the court might grant the divorce and decide on custody and support without hearing from the non-responding party. This can seem unfair, but courts prefer to decide cases on their merits. That's why the person who didn't respond can often ask the court to set aside or cancel the default judgment. They usually need to do this quickly and show good reasons, like a family emergency or not receiving the papers. In family law, responding on time is very important. After being served with a summons and complaint, the respondent must file an answer within a specific time frame, often around 30 days. If they miss this deadline, the petitioner can ask the court for a default judgment. Once the court grants it, a final order is sent to both parties, usually by mail. If the respondent doesn't receive it or misses the chance to challenge the judgment, they are bound by what the court decided. In summary, a default judgment means the non-responding party loses control over the case outcome. The court makes decisions based on the petitioner's requests, which can include custody, support, or property division. It's very important to respond timely to legal papers to protect your rights. If a default judgment is entered, there may still be options to challenge it if you act quickly and have a valid reason. Understanding how summons and complaint procedures work can help you avoid losing your chance to be heard in family court.